Hi, my name is Liu Chaohua. Today I'm gonna tell about affective computing. At first, emotions were seen as the opposite of reason. When pilots feel fear, they experience a phenomenon of narrow vision, making it difficult to notice important changes in their flight environment. As a result, early research focused on how emotions hinder rational thinking. However, later studies found that emotions are the foundation of rational behavior and crucial for human survival. Without emotions, we wouldn't survive. For example, when being pursued by a predator, we need to focus on escaping or fighting, and narrow vision in this situation is meaningful. As research in the 1990s in fields like physical logic, neuroscience, medicine, and social logic progressed, our understanding of emotions grew. Emotions don't just exist in the brain, they permeate our whole body, triggering various physical reactions. Emotions are reflected in blood, muscles, and facial expressions, and these bodily responses feedback to our brain, further influence our emotion experience. Emotion processing is a core function of brain cognition occurring in the prefrontal cortex, brainstem, body, and the feedback loop. Emotions help with survival. Fear directs our attention to how to stay alive, and anger can make us stronger. Emotions are not opposed to reason. They are based off rational decision making. They help us link certain situations with the environment and make correct judgments, preventing us from repeating mistakes. Positive emotions also improve learning outcomes. Appreciate encouragement and support can enhance learning performance. Emotions are also important social mediators, helping us understanding our feelings, communicate our intentions, and build better relationships. There are three main directions in the development of affective computing. The first is affective computing, primarily proposed by Rosalind Picard. Affective computing involves neurologic, physiology, and medicine, using various bodily reactions to quantify emotions. It simplifies emotions into measurable signals that can be analyzed though. Facial recognition or voice analysis. The goal is to enable machines to learn and recognize human emotions, responding accordingly. However, a criticism is that affective computing oversimplifies emotions by trying to reduce them measurable signals. So, there has the second direction is affective interaction, which holds that emotions are subjective, contextual, and cultural. They shouldn't be explained in isolation. This approach views emotions as product of interaction, hoping that through interaction with systems, users can reflect on and understand their emotional experience. Affective interaction systems don't aim to identify users' true emotions, but encourage users to self-reflect. Next one, the third direction is technology experience, which argues that emotions are not isolated phenomena but are related to our perception, behavior, and social interactions. Designers shouldn't attempt to design emotions independently, but should treat them as part of the overall experience. Creating interactions that evoke specific emotions, designers should focus on how to create interactions that enhance the user experience through emotional responses. I think it's still complicated, so let me use some example. For example, affective computing is like playing a horror game when if you feel scared, you lose. The game uses facial recognition or voice analysis to determine if the player is feeling fear. The second one, affective interaction, could be imagined as an emotional diary that interacts with you by asking questions, promoting you to reflect on your emotional states for the day and what happened. The third one, technology as experience, could be imagined in a horror game where the game uses sound, lighting, and other interactive elements to immerse you in the fear experience and deepen your involvement in the game. For the affective computing future development direction, despite years of development, many issues in affective computing remain unresolved. This article argues that we still haven't fully understood or addressed the daily physiological and bodily experience of emotional process. With advancements in technology, we can attempt to delve deeper into understanding the physiological and bodily experience of emotions and explore how emotions affect our physiological state and behavior patterns. Future research should aim at developing more accurate and reliable emotion recognition technologies that account for individual difference, cultural variation, and contextual factors, making emotion recognition more precise. The application of affective computing should become more humane, not attempting to manipulate emotions but using them to enhance the overall experience and promote human well-being. Furthermore, affective computing technologies can be applied in various fields such as education, the healthcare, entertainment, and transportation, providing more personalized and intelligent service and experience for people. Thank you for listening.